Today we saw round 8 of the A Open of the Sparkassen Chess Trophy 2025, and before the round we had two leaders in the tournament, and on first place was Luis Engel, Grandmaster from Germany, and he played today on the second board against Surya Ganguly from India, and I'm here with Surya Ganguly, and congratulations for a great win today.
Thanks, Patrick.
You had the right pieces, played against Luis Engel, and in Germany he's famous for playing the Najdorf Sicilian.
So yeah, I saw
what did you saw before the game?
Well, I saw that he's a theoretician, so he knows his line. I played something very rare.
Okay.
I can take you through the game.
Yeah, of course. So we already have the Najdorf position on the board, and you played the English attack, but not the
not the usual one. So Bishop E2 is still popular.
Yeah.
But usually then they go for some castle ideas.
Knight E5 and
F4 is very interesting actually. Now I want to play F5. Now
that's the threat, yeah.
Yeah. So the moves that I know are not ideal is B5 or Rook C8. I think the best move is Queen C7, because when
Always
F5
the
happens,
same idea,
yeah, but you want to take with the queen because it's not easy to move the queen. If a rook would be here, I could play Queen D3. But he played B5, and I knew for sure this was not ideal.
Just one stupid question. We were asking with Archie Yusupov in the live stream, what's about
just take
Knight G4
and I think there is some Queen H4 check. I do not recall exactly which move. I think it's this, something like this.
And I have a very bad bishop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the main move is Queen C7. Also, you could play G6. This is also interesting.
Okay.
But B5, I knew it allows F5. Oh, sorry. So F5 here. Until here, I had very clear memory that white is better here. So he definitely mixed up the move order.
Yes.
And I was thinking he will probably play this. I'll play Queen E2,
Queen C7,
and long
saves the pawn, and you have a nice position.
This looked absolutely amazing because he cannot attack, and I just go H3 G4 next. In fact, I was thinking something along this, and Rook G1, and just throw everything on the king side. And then he plays
Bishop on E7 is also a bad piece. Yeah. Okay.
And then he plays Rook B8, and
creative.
Complete blackout happens at this point.
You played very fast now?
I played almost instantly, without even pausing, because I thought, okay, Rook B8, what am I supposed to do? I am going to take, and I know this position is better.
Yes.
And this was such a pathetic decision. No, I think I can just play B3 or just castle.
Because now if he is going to take, you take, and D6 is falling, and you are very good,
Yeah. No, this Knight C4 was just a hallucination.
And then you saw on the board that Knight E4
the moment you take the pawn, you press the clock, and then you're just saying, wait, what was I thinking?
But that's nice. It also happens to strong grandmasters like you. So
nobody's immune to blunders.
But okay, so you missed this Knight E4 in the first moment.
Now, but I don't. At first, I thought it is a disaster because how exactly am I playing? I was thinking like this. But then he takes, and I cannot stabilize my knight. Rook C8 is happening.
Queen D3, Rook C8. That's we had to look at in the commentary, and it's just very bad.
So I think here my decision was perfect to take on E4 and to put the knight on F2, because first let's ensure that I can castle. So he takes B3. I'm actually not even sure about the evaluation of the position, because when this position came, I was thinking, okay, fine, it's a complex position.
We thought if the pawn would be on H7 or H6, then black would be better. But this pawn is ugly because you never can castle short so easily. And
Exactly. And should he provoke bishop on D2 or not? This also I was not sure, because sometimes you want D5 and then D4 comes with a tempo.
This tempo,
So I was thinking maybe he would want to play something like this.
Because now after C4,
you have D4. But on the other hand, here I can also start with Queen F3. Preparing C4. At this point, I was not exactly thinking about the evaluation of the position. It just looked very complicated to me.
You just wanted to play the best moves and then
see what happens. So when this happened, here I had option. Do I play C4 here or I go for Queen F3?
So what's the idea of Queen F3?
Queen F3, I want to play C4. I want to keep the pressure. But I did not like maybe Bishop C5.
Developing,
And then at some point I realized that I don't have to do anything like this. If I play C4, either he takes or he plays D4. I mean, if he takes, okay, I have Rook C1. This looks
beautiful for white.
Beautiful.
Your king is much better than the black one. And
Yeah. And he's still not only 2 moves away from castling, but actually 3 moves because this is also always hanging. If he does not take, I was actually thinking maybe he will play some bishop c5. But then, yeah, this was one move that I was considering, that maybe he would start with this. Because I don't know if I want to get this position. But I did not feel I am doing worse here. However, when he played d4, now I was very happy.
You were happy because now you have a clear plan, like
Yes.
putting the pieces on the e file,
Yes.
have this nice square on
Yes,
e4.
yes. And he's not on time because once I play queen e2, he doesn't have time to block me at all. My knight is coming to e4, bishop d6, and I think it was important not to commit because if I play very quickly here, maybe then he tries
Knight
to play some
c5,
knight c5 or knight f6. Yeah, maybe knight c5. So rook e1 felt good because I'm just holding the tension completely.
Yeah.
And now for a long time I was not seeing what is he going to play.
So after all, d4 seems to be a mistake of him,
I
and
think
afterwards
so.
you were better again.
I think so. Because here I was extremely happy. I was expecting this. Yeah, and I think I wanted to play, now I can play knight e4 because when you play knight c5, now I can try to take and just throw the
d4,
pawns.
c5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he played king
f8 instead of f6.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, here knight e4, f6, and I think this move was very important. Actually, this I think was one of the starting point where he is unable to maintain this blockade.
Okay.
And that is queen f3. So first of all, I'm threatening to take here.
Yeah, nice little tactic. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the point is, this would be a very normal move, but now I take here and I play this.
Okay. C5
And c5
again, and
so
your
it's
pawns
actually
are rolling. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually interesting because I was thinking, imagine in this position if I take, he takes and I play b4.
Seems
This also
logical
feels
in
good.
the first moment.
Yeah. But he can play, okay, let's say some move and such position. And I realized this is how you can end up even losing the game.
Because now also the black pawns are
So
marching
basically,
on, rook e8.
So basically, I realized it's very important that his queen should not stay in the diagonal. Like I should only take and play b4 c5 if I have the
long diagonal.
The long diagonal, and hence queen f6, queen f3. Because now I get the same position, but you are missing beautiful queen d5, which means now my queen will come to d5.
Very
and
nice
then I'm
explanation.
dominating.
Okay.
Then I'm dominating. So here, he played bishop b4,
Shows
which
bishop
is
b4,
which is nice. And take, and here again I thought for a long time. There were so many alternatives. For some time I was obsessed with this, a3, rook b8, b4.
Yeah.
So the only reason for not playing this, if you can take the pawn on c4. Otherwise
it's great. Yeah. Okay.
So now take, I have two options. One is this. You have to go to c7. My queen comes to d5, but you have this. My queen comes here. But now both queen e7 and rook d8, I did not see anything happening. Or even queen e7, just you can trade.
And black is defending. Yeah.
Yeah. But the other one was even more tempting. I could play this here.
Yeah.
So queen d5 is the only square. Now, knight c5 never works because you can take and then you have king e7, king d7.
Taking back the knight.
But
Rook
I thought
c7
rook
looks
c7
tempting.
looks great, no?
Yeah.
Because now if you play king e7, I have knight c5, I'm winning. But I was stuck here. I did not see a way to continue. I was seeing two moves here. First, I thought something like this, but I was unsure. Maybe some d3 I have to check. Also, what am I threatening? I don't know. And second move I was thinking was just something like this. But I'm a pawn down and he has queen b5.
And you're also taking a lot of risks.
Yes. Basically, once I play this, I have also burnt all the bridges, right?
Knight g5 wasn't that?
Sorry, when?
Just at the end? Or is it maybe it's stupid? Rook c1.
Queen d5 here. Oh yeah, knight g5 I saw. Yeah, knight g5 I saw.
Check.
And king e7.
But nothing happened.
And king comes to d6 even,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So I was burning a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did not play h3, no?
Yeah, rook c1.
Yeah, I played first rook c1,
yeah.
preparing, yeah?
Beautiful move, after all.
Yeah, because okay, I want to play c5 at some point. And the point is you cannot play knight c5 because at the end I have check and I'm taking. If you go rook b8, I can play c5.
Mhm.
a3, rook b8. It would be so nice if I could play this move. But unfortunately, there is queen a4. Without queen a4, I'm winning.
Yeah.
But queen a4 spoils the show completely.
True, true.
So,
Okay.
so then c5. c5, and I think here he simply blundered. I was unsure how exactly I'm also progressing.
So you felt well, but it wasn't sure
Yeah,
how to continue
because,
next. Okay.
like, let's say he can play something like this.
But he did.
Ah, sorry, he did, yeah. No, this is fine. Rook e1.
Yeah.
Rook e1 was nice, I think. Just getting this queen g3 ideas. And I think here he blundered with queen d5. It's not easy to play this position. Like, you would love to move the rook, but then this pawn is hanging.
Always is
Yeah.
h5. Yeah, yeah.
Once you play this, you are also giving me a
Yeah.
beautiful square here. So I'm also not sure how exactly to play.
But okay.
But yeah, it was queen d5. If you play some other move, maybe I was thinking maybe some queen g3, preparing slowly.
Yeah, increasing the pressure. Okay, okay.
And queen d5, I think he did not see this.
So he allowed the
queen
c6,
d1.
queen d1.
Queen
and
d1 is very important because I am keeping an eye here.
And suddenly
and-
knight is hanging and rook c5
and
is
rook
coming.
c5.
Okay.
And here again, I burned all my time because do you take here or do you play knight g5?
I did not even see knight g5, so
I mean, yeah. So, like, the problem is if you do not see knight g5, it's good. But if you see knight g5, how do you not calculate this? Because this could be over.
that's
If king f8, rook e8 is winning, these two square you cannot go because rook e6 is winning.
yeah.
So this is forced. Now this comes with a check. King c8. I put the
And you think it has to be winning for white? Okay.
yeah. And now there are many squares, but let's say you put it somewhere. Like for example,
D5, yeah.
d5. I take queen g7. I'm threatening this. I'm also threatening rook c7, rook b7, rook a7. Unstoppable mate. You have one check. I just move.
Yes.
The same applies for, okay, for this I can also play queen d6, but I also always have this.
Yeah.
But the problem becomes, and from a distance, it's actually funny, I had a hallucination. From a distance, I thought this is winning.
Check. King c7.
I forgot this pawn exists here. So for me, initially this was winning.
Okay, it's a very long
Here,
line. Yeah, yeah.
here, this was winning for me. And then when I rechecked, I'm like, wait, I don't have queen f4. And if I don't have queen f4, I don't see a way to break through anymore.
No, now it's too late. Yeah. No,
Then-
like survive.
Then there are other options also. For example, here, to have the same idea, I was thinking first to play this move. To attack here. The point is, if you play something like this, now I want to give a check. And now I have this move, attacking here.
And wants to go to a7,
Yeah.
a6 at some
But
point.
even here, there is no mate. I could not find the mate. Here,
Queen d8.
check, and take. I have time to resign.
Yeah.
Everything is controlled,
no
yeah?
check. Okay.
So then I thought, because there are other options also, I can stop that. I can start with queen d4. I can ensure your king will be on this side. Here, two moves were bothering me. One was rook c8. Maybe computer will say something is winning, but I was not seeing it. Once again, this queen f6.
And if the king reaches
Yeah.
g8, it feels safe.
So it took me a lot of time to
To not play knight
not
g5.
play knight g5. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I thought, okay, let's take. Because here he has to play rook a8.
Otherwise, rook a7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you cannot, like, if you want to get something like this, this does not work because when you play queen c4, I have knight d2. So, yeah, rook a8 is natural, take, and queen c2. This one I really like because now I'm threatening c7.
Okay. Activating the queen, c7, and queen c5 check at some moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did not see a way for him to stop it.
So
I thought
yet-
maybe first he could play king d8, but anyway I can play queen c5. And then, okay, how are you playing? Oh no, sorry, here I always do
Right
this.
position. Rook a5.
Yeah, rook a5, rook a8,
take,
takes,
queen
yeah.
c2.
Ah yeah, no, king d6, I can also play knight c5, knight e6.
Yeah. So he
So-
had to stop the pawn.
He has to stop, and when I was deciding between rook a5 and knight g5, I actually did not see the line that I played. My original idea was check, you have to go here, check. I was not thinking about king e8, it was always king c8 for me, which was creating trouble. And then I wanted to play this.
Oh,
It's
nice
important
one.
to take this pawn, not the other one. here.
Because you win the e5 afterwards?
You win the e5 afterward. And surprisingly, I think king b8 is a bad move. You want to bring the king quickly. So you want to play here, 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 takes, king d6, knight f3. And I was thinking like, am I, if something gets eliminated, is it too little? But okay, I have too many pawns.
Yeah, you're 2 pawns up, very long line you calculated
Yeah,
here, yeah.
and at some point I also convinced myself I'm overthinking.
Yes.
Maybe there are some other options. So let's go there and then we'll see.
And he did not play king c8?
He did not play king c8, but by the time he was thinking, or by the time I went for queen c5, queen d6, I had seen that I don't want to take here. Actually, this is a spectacular move. The generic idea is if you move the rook anywhere, like apart from b5, but then this is immediate over. I have queen d7.
Okay.
So this is easy. If you move the rook elsewhere, somewhere here, I have knight d7 and I also have some such ideas.
Okay, let's say.
Yeah, take.
And
then it's
queen c7, queen f8.
Yeah, queen c7, queen f8, yeah. And e7. Exactly. So one idea could be you don't want to play rook b6. You want to play rook b5 because now knight e6, rook d5.
Okay.
But this I saw, now I have beautiful move a4 because now you cannot go here because now I have queen d7 check. I have the fork.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah. So then king c8 was not working. King e8.
So
and
that
now,
was the game, yeah?
this was the game. And now once again, I was thinking if this is a move, but this is not a move. Because I got obsessed with something like this. If queen e5, queen d7, queen f7 is mate. But here there is no mate, so nothing happens. Okay. But I had seen already knight c5 wins. Once again, we have the same trick here, a4. You cannot play queen a5.
To disturb the rook.
So I was actually expecting rook b6. And here I had 2 wins. So one I saw was knight e6, take. This time you have queen e7.
Yeah, no, we don't have any check, yeah?
Yeah, I have to play queen d5 and just play a bit slowly.
Yeah.
But easier win is to play knight d7.
So knight and rook are hanging. And
yeah, this is what I was expecting, that he should take.
Yeah, has to take.
Yeah, now pretty much everything should win with exposed king.
Yeah, just playing with the queens on the board and you win. Okay.
So
he chose rook
b2. Rook b2, and now I actually had 2 wins. And here again, it was very concrete. One win is pretty straightforward. I can play this. He's forced to take. I take.
Queen e7.
And this is a beautiful move, queen d7. I think, I'm not completely sure. He has to take.
Yeah.
I take this. So now I'm on rook c1, rook c8. So you have to go here. I play this. Yeah. I play this. I force you here, and I push my pawn all the way to a7. With my king, I control these 3 pawns. So this looked winning, but then I checked. I have lots of time in my hand. So I had seen both of this, and knight d7 is also the other move. Knight d7.
You played that.
Yeah. So when he played rook b2, I also noticed he was looking at king side. So I thought maybe he had this hallucination that there is queen d5, but there is this mate.
Mate in 1, okay.
Yeah, now I just want to take here.
So knight
if
b5.
Knight b5, I have check, and then I take.
Okay.
And after
breaking
take,
through.
And queen e5, and then queen b8 back again.
Yes.
So the only option was knight d5, but this I had seen. The problem is it was a bit counterintuitive because initially I saw this move. It feels more logical. Yeah, you're just
but now he has some checks.
Yeah, he has this check, but he does not have this check because I have rook e2.
Yeah, okay.
And then I was unhappy about some such check. I was not sure where exactly I'm hiding, because if I go here, I have to think about g5 check. And if I go here, again he gives this check. So I'm not even sure if this one is winning or not anymore. Like h4. I started to get paranoid here.
Yeah, okay. That's.
But maybe I have king
to
h3.
Calculate.
Yeah. But then I was checking for something simpler, something forcing. And suddenly it struck me that I can actually play this. I can fix it. And after rook c2, I have rook e7. That's the point. And then it's
beautiful finish.
Yeah, this was like very clean and that was
So that was the end?
that was the end. I mean, I think he resigned here.
Okay.
And if he gives check, I can get into this. Oops, sorry. I can get into the pin because you cannot exploit the pin because you yourself are pinned also
Yes.
on the back.
True. I mean, it was an amazing game to watch, but even more amazing were the lines you showed us. Thank you for that. beautiful tactics you saw.
I did not expect to play this game after
This
missing
knight c4,
94.
knight d4.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I think it was really a perfect game and very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now you are also leading the tournament together with Matthias Blübaum, and maybe some other players will come.
Right.
So you are looking forward to the last round, I think.
Yeah,